I'm about to fuck you up.
Come on.
Not like physically, but I'm going to fuck you up by saying
No,
there's been a conversation on here repeatedly where when they talk about Figg and they talk about this recent indictment and they talk about this huge problem with underage girls on Figueroa, and we even had one of the girls, Nova, Tania's daughter, who was talking to us, and I even asked her, one thing I said to her, I was like, do you ever worry, because when I'm looking at that indictment, it's kind of like, oh, these dudes, these gangster-ass dudes from South Central will go to San Bernardino, kidnap a chick off the blade, bring her back down to L.A., and then have her working on Figg. And I asked her, I'm like, is that a realistic like thing that you worry about? And she's like, well, we're not walking up to no cars with no tough-ass dudes. And so she's basically saying that, like, A, they don't sell to black dudes. B, they're definitely not trying to sell them to, like, tough-ass black dudes. She basically said that almost everybody who's buying on Figueroa is Mexican.
She's not lying. She's not lying. But you know why? You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because you got all these hardworking people who, like, they just want to go get their shit off. They just want to go get their little nut off, so they'll go ahead and they'll go down to the blade. They think that Figueroa's like Hong Kong or something. You get what I'm saying? But she's not lying. Like, you're not gonna see. Look, this is what you're gonna see on Figg. You're gonna see black folks harassing the hoes. They're not gonna be buying from them. They're gonna be harassing them and trying to sweat them because they want them to work for them or whatever. And then on the other hand, you're gonna see you know what I'm saying, the paisas and you might see some other regular Hispanics pull up and pick them up or whatever because they right there supporting the business. They right there supporting the street vendors.
Somebody said to me, what about white people? I said, I think white people are maybe a little bit more technologically advanced and they're doing it via some apps or some websites.
I'll be honest with you. We can find, like, if you want to go find, you're going to find 1 out of 10 cars might be a white person. But it's the odds are low. You know, they're smart enough not to be out there on Figg. Like, it's hot, police, this, that. You don't want that. Obviously, like, smart enough to maybe go online or something, you know, or you know, whatever. But basically, they outsmart. They smarter than going to the blade or going to.
But there's been a conversation that took place on the news, and I'm not co-signing this, but basically people saying Mexican people don't give a about age differences or don't care about the fact that a lot of these girls are underage, and that obviously seems pretty offensive to a lot of Mexican people. But I wonder if you think there's any truth to it.
You know what? And let's be honest, all the way honest. I'll be completely honest with you, man. Sometimes it can be sickening how, like, much people don't give a and it's I'm not gonna say it's just Mexicans. It could be a lot of people, but like I've seen like family parties or some, like whatever. You got uncle drunk and he over here like talk about this or that. And I'm not saying my family parties, but like homies or this and that, like pull up and I see how they get down different over there, or they're more comfortable at this family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like grandpa dancing with the 16-year-old, whatever. Like it might be tradition or normal to them because they come from like a different way of living. Like they come from a ranch way of living where it's way different. Like, you know, you don't got, all you got is like cousins and family, like, you know, so it's like, this is all you see. It's not like you could go over here and you got tons of people, but it's just, they come from different ways of living. But, you know, like, that's just something people don't talk about.
Would you check your homie if he seemed like
if they yeah, my kids around me, anything, yeah. You know
kids for sure. But if it came
my manager,
to like,
that's my manager.
What's going on, G?
That's Ak.
I just wonder like how awkward it is and if you would be willing to deal with the awkwardness of checking your own homie if you felt like he was willing to go below the age line.
Look, I'll be honest with you. That's something that's not tolerated with me personally. Like, one thing about me is like I stand on them principles no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So like them kids underage is off limits. You know, kids underage off limits. You know what I'm saying?
We got to stand on that.
You got to be legal. You got to be legal. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, me being 41, it's like even 18, 19 looks crazy. Because sometimes the girls that we have doing scenes, they're 19, 20.
They look, well,
sometimes I look a little funny in the photo with them, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, they look too young. Like, you don't, what you want to look like, Epstein? You get what I'm saying? You want to look like that guy? Like, like, hey, I'm right here.
Island.
No, Epstein, no island. Epstein, no island. Like, Epstein, the podcast?
But Ian Connor bought his shirt. He got like a
Who's Ian Connor?
He's like a fashion kid, but he bought like his famous shirt that he has in this one photo.
Wow,
that's crazy. Copping Epstein merchandise.
Well, like it's just America. Well, not only America, like everywhere in the world, they just hide it. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, Epstein's not the only one. There's more of them.
I mean,
There's more predators.
That's the one thing I realized from talking to the girl, Nova, was when it comes to what makes you a valuable streetwalker, being young is like the number one thing that's going to make you in demand. Like the matter-of-fact way that they talked about it was stunning to me.
Well, I understand what you're saying. And it's just like everybody, it's like a car dealer. You want something with 0 miles. You want something with 0 miles. It's like a car dealership. You want a car with 0 miles. I'm not going to go and pay top dollar for the one that got, you know what I'm saying, salvage title, this, that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Got bumper to bumper.
I think the thing is that the same kind of guys who are buying on the street are the same kind of guys who don't give a about how old you are.
And, well, I feel like the same kind of guys that's buying in the streets can potentially lead to them being the praise. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get without having to buy it, then potentially it could lead to other stuff. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he got tired of buying. Now he just robbing them. He robbing the bitches.
Definitely.
Everything 420 really is that one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for your go-to gear or something new and unexpected, they got options for days, and they're always dropping mystery boxes and deals. The E420 app is clean, shipping is quick, and they literally have everything. Don't forget to use code NOJUMPER at checkout.